Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Paint My Face. For those who haven't been here and are new, welcome. So today I'm actually going to go ahead and try to recreate a painting by Pablo Picasso called The Woman in the Red Beret and Checkered Dress. So the more I looked into this painting, for whatever reason, I just was extremely drawn to it, and I just was like, maybe, maybe not. And then I couldn't stop just going back to this specific painting for whatever reason. I just absolutely fell in love with it. So I'm actually really nervous and also really excited because it is at this point one of my favorite paintings, but also really nervous because it is Pablo Picasso. So I really don't want to ruin it. And then of course I don't really work that much with face paint, so I'm still learning, and then I have to in some way, shape, or form rearrange my face to make it even look somewhat like it. So I'm hoping I do some justice, and yeah, so sit back and enjoy. So as you guys saw at the beginning of the video when I went ahead and just popped up the photo really quick, if you're looking at it as a mirror image, so technically it is the right side of the woman's face that we're technically painting, but because my mirror and everything is set up to my right hand side, I figured I can just do a mirror image and do the left side. This way I'm not like this trying to get you guys to see what I'm doing. Rather, you already know this side's going to be black, and we'll focus more into the details on this side. So don't be confused as to why I'm doing it on the opposite side. There is a purpose. So I'm going to go in with my Raven Black face paint, or face and body paint by Graftobian. And then, like I said, I do have my damp blender or sponge thingy already ready to go. So I'm just going to go ahead and dip it in, and then we're going to go ahead and stipple this in. Now that I went ahead and applied it with the sponge, I'm just going to go ahead and wet a little brush and then just keep adding to the layers, because with any sponge, it does soak up most of the product. So I want to make sure I get this as dark as possible. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab a flat painting brush, just dip it in some water, take out the excess, and then let's get to work. So off camera, I just went ahead and added a little bit of black in my chin area right here to kind of mark out and carve out that jawline, to add some shadow. You'll see later on, hopefully it plays in my favor. And just get it all up in this chin area here, and then just back here to make this pop some more. So behind the jawline a little bit. As you can see, that already gives that jawline that and makes my head look like it's floating almost. Okay guys, so on to the white side of my face. I'm going to go ahead and use White Swan by that same company with a damp sponge. Oh, poop, I have black paint on it, so let's hope this works out. Just gonna dampen it a little bit more, and then just swirl. Just stipple the crap out of it. Once I'm done stippling, I'm gonna do the exact same thing I did with another brush. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab another brush and then just go over it. I was going to cover my brows, you guys, but to be quite honest, I'm really bad at that. Like, extremely bad at covering my brows. If anybody has any tips or tricks on how to cover my eyebrows, please let me know. But like I did with the black, I'm just going to go in with the brush and just deepen this white so it's not all like patchy and spongy looking. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the eyebrows. They're a little more straight than what mine look like, so we're just going to go ahead and hit it with some yellow, which is a little darker than in the thing, but that's okay. I went ahead and used the color Buttercup and I mixed it with the Swan White, and then this way it wasn't as extremely dark as the other as it comes, but it's not as yellow, like bright yellow, if that makes sense, as I would like it to be. So here's a fun fact about this painting. This was actually one of his lovers, or like women he was in love with. From what I was researching a little bit about him, he was what we call a mujeriego, or a ladies' man. So he loved women. But so I thought that was kind of cool. From what I was looking at his biography and stuff, he only really had like 8 loves, like the 8 women that he painted. He, I believe had like other lovers and stuff, but he wasn't like in love with them. He wouldn't even bother like painting them. So I thought that was a fun fact, I suppose. Not that he's like sleeping around, but whatever. You do you, boo-boo. You do you. So I'm going to go ahead and add a hint of green. So I went in with the color Mantis Green, and I just went ahead and mixed it with the same Swan White. And we're just going to go ahead and add just a little bit in this bottom brow here. Now that that's placed on, I'm going to go with a thin pen, not pen, I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. I'm going to go with this like little thin brush right here, and then I'm actually going to outline it, the brow area, with some black, just that same black I was using earlier to paint this side of my face. That thing is very, very dark. So I personally think I'm going to go ahead and go in with a eyeliner, liquid liner. Have one just hanging out. This is the Wet n Wild eyeliner, I think. H2O proof something, something, something. It does not want to focus, whatever. You guys get the point. It's a liquid liner. So I'm going to go in with my Graftobian Orange Sunset, which is this guy right here, to just kind of start. I don't think I need to mix it yet, but we will see when I get there. black we were using earlier. Just get it on a little brush here. Alright guys, for the eyes, as you can see, I tried kind of doing with a brush and just some of the black makeup, but obviously it's makeup with a black face paint, but it just wasn't working out and I got like wobbly lines. So I'm actually gonna go in with this E.L.F. liquid eyeliner. Yo, for those people that haven't tried this, that are looking for an eyeliner for cheap, that's not like, oh my god, like super expensive, this is my shiznits. It's cheap and like, I don't know, it just works. I was gonna go in with the Wet n Wild one, but the brush is completely different, and this one I feel like I have more control. And then I'm gonna go in with this green brush here. Just really get up in there. I still have that like paint with the white in it, so that's just what I'm using. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go in with this Crimson Red next from Graftobian as well. It's actually a really pretty red. I like this one. This one's cute. Just one of these pens. They're not pencils, Dasha. You guys, they're not pencils. They're brushes. Gosh. I really need friends. Can you tell? I don't get out much. Yeah, we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna go in with a little bit of yellow. A little bit of yellow. That was a lot of yellow. Like too much yellow. And then we're gonna go in like right in here, and then we're gonna place that there. This looks a little messy, you guys, but whatever. I look like a painting. I really don't though, in case you guys were wondering. Not that you guys care. I should really stop saying that and stop rambling. This is why I don't record audio while I actually record. I'm gonna go in with this Catalina Blue. For those who have seen Step Brothers, you know what I'm thinking. But I'm not going to say it because I don't want them to be like, oh my god, copyright. Alright, so now for that bottom portion of the eye. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but we're gonna try. I'm gonna try it anyway. So I'm gonna drag this eyeliner like this way to try and connect it to the other end of the eye. Here's a fun fact. about my life here. My husband, his middle name is Pablo, and he was named after Pablo Picasso because my mother-in-law is a Picasso fan. So there's that, if anybody cared to know. Now that we're done with that bottom part of the eyeball, I'm going to go back in with that E.L.F. and I'm going to go ahead and place it. Start here, kind of where the cheekbone goes, and I'm going to connect it to those lines that I drew down. And then I'm going to kind of point it, and then we're going to take it down like 3/4 of the way, like maybe right here. And then from this side, maybe I should do a little bigger. Just gonna kind of round it out like that. Boom. Now we're gonna go ahead and, I shouldn't have drawn that there, but we're gonna draw another line here like that. And I'm gonna bring it to this corner of my cheek, of my chin, I'm sorry. Past the, a little bit past my lip. Right there. I'm just gonna leave it. Alright, so I went ahead and fine-tuned some stuff off camera. Now it's time to get to that yellow and red section that we have going on. So I'm going to go back in with this guy here. I was using him for the red, and then I'm just going to go back in with my crimson red. And then try and get that jawline. Alright guys, so I'm just going to go in with that Buttercup Yellow and a little bit of white. I'm just going to get all up in them guts. I did earlier, I'm just going to go ahead and grab this E.L.F. liner, put it in the back of my hand, and then I'm going to go in with a thin little pencil. Gosh, it's not a pencil. With a thin pencil brush. Whatever. And then I'm just going to go ahead and draw a square on my chin, like me. So it can be a pretty big square. I'm gonna start with that outer outline going around. It's in green, so we're gonna go ahead and do the green again. Back into that Mantis Green. Just really get in this cake thingy. Go ahead and outline my lip with some black. I'm gonna go ahead and draw in some squares on, or a square on my nose, and a triangle from what it looks like. Let's see how this works out. I'm just gonna go back in with that E.L.F. liner here. So my camera did die towards the end of the video, but this is the final product. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Honestly, I had my doubts, but this is probably by far my favorite piece I've done so far, other than the Frida Kahlo one. So if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and click subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great day.